In the last video, I showed you how to install Pepper into a Quarkus course. In this video, I want to show you a little bit more about Pepper itself. Now, when you install Pepper into a course and launch it, Pepper appears in a new tab. This allows you to go back and forth between Quarkus and Pepper. Initially, you'll be in an empty Pepper shell, and you can create one or more folders for class discussions. So for example, we might have class 1 discussion, class 2 discussion, class 3 discussion. And we can have separate threads in each one. So you can also move these folders around by clicking on the grab bar to the left of the green folder icon and putting them in whatever order you like. Let's go into the class 1 discussion. You'd start off as the instructor by creating a new note. This brings up an editor window that you can move around and resize if you wish. And you type in your note to the class. And when you're finished writing your note, click on Post, and this posts it to the class discussion, and all the students can see it. One of your students might then log in and click on Reply to reply to the note. And write it here, and then they would post it, and it would appear indented after the first question. Now you can look at these notes one at a time, as I'm doing here, or you can click on Thread and view them all at once. Let me show you a more established discussion so you know what they look like. So I'll click on, so here's a demonstration course with a bunch of folders created. And inside the class 1 folder, we can see some subfolders that have their own discussions going on. And we can look at these notes by clicking on them one at a time. You can see that some notes have audio recordings in them, some have images, some have videos. You can also move backwards and forwards by clicking on these arrows, and they will take you up and down the discussion. And as I said before, you can click on Thread and view everything all together as a thread. If there's a note you'd like to respond to, simply click on Reply and write your response, and it gets added as a response to that note. There it is down there. To delete a note, you simply delete. To edit an existing note, you simply click on Edit. And you can also see which students have read a particular note by clicking on Readers, and it will bring up a list of the people who read them and when they read them. Another interesting feature is that you can click on Pop to pop the note up if you see something interesting and you just want to keep it to one side, and then you can go on reading other notes. This is often helpful if you're writing a note and you want to refer back to a note that you saw earlier. And finally, if you're writing a note and you haven't finished composing it yet, you can save it as private, and then only it will save it in the discussion, but only you will be able to see it. Like so. So my private note is only visible to me. Another nice feature is you can take somebody else's note, like this one by Derek, and I can reply privately to Derek. So this is a way for me to reply without the rest of the class seeing it. So as you can see, it's only visible to two people, myself and Derek. So that's a basic overview of Pepper and the different kinds of discussion features are available. Under the Help menu, you'll see more information. There's a number of videos that show you how to do very basic things in Pepper, how to embed video, how to add images and audio. And you'll also see under Help a Send Help request. If you have any questions or you're running into any problems, simply write out your problem in the help request and send it, and we'll respond back as soon as possible.